Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another day for our 365-day challenge to see how far we can get in a year. I'm your host, Zonobox, and, yep, we're going to be doing what we do, as usual. First things first, I need to go mate the dolphins. I had the ability to mate the dolphins this morning, and I'm kind of mad that I didn't, because they might have been ready to mate by the time I would have gotten back on stream. But, you know, did not want to take the time out of my day to do that. What the heck is going on over here? Sweet Pea, this is your mate. Stay by your damn mate, okay? Stop going flying off into the sunset for no reason. No reason for that. Alright. So, give me a second to go ahead and get this started up so I can see you guys talking, chatting, whatever else you're doing in the chat. Alright, good stuff. Hey, Hater, welcome back. How you doing? Sorry I didn't catch you there immediately. How have you been? Life going alright? Alright, so let's get these going. These are mating. Dodos, here we go. Do we have anything else that we had to... Any other eggs we gotta crack? Okay, no. Emptied it out already. Hopefully we'll get lucky and this will be the one. It should still be on its, yeah, 238. I just gotta chill for this, see what pops out. These, I'm not going to be wearing a berry. Doing great, life's going incredibly good. The only bad thing is I can't pop in. Officially the best student in high school, he's a full marks. Nice! Congratulations! It's pretty cool. I was never the greatest student, so, you know, that is actually super cool. Beta, and then just one last thing to do, which is the alpha. I don't know if I'll make it in time, but I'll try. Probably eaten through all of their... eaten through some of their berries, not all of them. That's good. Alright. Let's grab these eggs. Don't worry, not too much has happened since you've been gone. We did manage to go ahead and beat the beta boss, but now we are on a rush for time because the alpha boss is the only one that's left. Yep. And we'll effectively be stopping progress on the 14th, because from there on, we'll be spending all our time in Lost Island. So if I can't get everything done by the 14th, that's it. Regardless of where I sit, that's where the stream will Well, that's where all the progress will effectively come to an end. Okay, get rid of that. Okay, slot 1. Gonna crack that. Slot 2 is fine. Slot 3 is not good either. It's cool. Just have to continue. Like, yeah. I mean, I think that's super cool. Yeah, I was never a great student in school. I mean, I did really well. Oh, sorry. I thought this was a. I did really well once I got into like AP classes and college classes and stuff. But nah, I just really wasn't a big fan of school. I think there's a lot of things, and if people were allowed to specialize in, excuse me, in a particular thing that they wanted to learn, I think we would come out with much better people and craftsmen and stuff. Female can be kept. This can be kept. This can be. This is going to get rid of. So slot 8. Slot 9 is going, and slot 10 can stay. I'm honestly very excited for the new Minecraft challenge coming. I've been thinking about it a lot. This is no mutations, but it's female, so another 6 eggs. One of them is bound to mutate. I mean, we're gonna have this many, and then we're gonna have to replace it all with one mutation, I guess, eventually. So. Alright, let's put these away. But yeah, just the one mission left. Unfortunately, it is one that requires all hands on deck. There's no way to cheese it. So, I couldn't even attempt it on my own if I wanted to. Alright, give me just a second. Minecraft is a planet full of fun. Half years ago. Yeah, I mean, I've played it before. I mean, I used to play a lot of Minecraft way back a long time ago. But I'm very excited just because it's one of those things that I have always enjoyed playing. And it's much more relaxing pace than this is. So I'm not going to breakneck pace it, but I am going to be kind of going through a lot of... through a lot of stuff, so... give me a second. I'm looking at a bunch of videos here. I'm trying to see somebody who's actually completed this thing, so... Oh, I highly doubt that. Well, I guess they did take a beer here, but if their armor hasn't broken, I'm gonna call hacks on that. Yeah, with that much time remaining, there's no way. Yeah, they must have. What are I gotta see their stats here. Finally did it. With no cheats, more realistic tune settings compared to others. Did you keep on? Would you flag blueprints? What are your stats? 500, 1 stam, 400, 400 weight, 100 move speed. $400 move melee. You can do that, I think. Maybe? I don't know. Yeah, it is. The good thing is Minecraft's like ArcU. Also, the 500 sub looks good on the channel. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. It's been going up and down, so, keeps ticking down and ticking up, so we'll see if it manages to keep the 500. Honestly, regardless if it does or not, I'm happy where the channel is at right now, so the dragon you can continue doing things and complete. Yeah, the only thing is that my challenge will come to a close when I can finally defeat the dragon. It's gonna be a little difficult. I've already started working out the tough rules and everything else, so there'll be a lot of stuff that I can't do that you normally would be able to. So that's a big one. Yeah, I'm honestly very a little frightened of having to go into the Nether for blaze powder. That's always been my holdup in this challenge. Is anytime I go in there going for blaze powder and stuff. Yeah, or getting the rods and making the powder and then making the eyes of Ender. That's always been my holdup. So I could do a lot of other things, but yeah, having to carry everything on you and also worry about like everything, it's rough. So I don't know. Who knows? Maybe I'll make it. Maybe I won't. I mean, I'm gonna do it until it's done. So obviously, I'll make it at some point. I mean, let me tell you, trying to find, like, anything for Alpha Survive the Ark is impossible. Like, let's see. Let me take a look here. Alright, give me a second here so I can check out this video. When you go for them, they just pop in your face and scare the crap out of you. Having a me fell in lava. It wasn't so much that, it's the withers. It's the wither skeletons that really do me in. Usually, I don't even see it, and I get hit with the wither skeleton, and that like heart masking effect is terrible, especially when you have no idea how much damage is actually being done. So more likely than not, I will probably end up crafting a very solid bow before I go in, and crafting a solid shield when I go in. Because I think those are going to be the really big ones. Getting a bow and getting a shield. Or, yeah, ghasts are pretty bad too. Yeah, I've definitely been popped into the lava many a time by a ghast, so... Yeah, I'm looking forward to the challenge when it comes up here. But honestly, I don't know if I'll be able to do it. It seems like it's going to be pretty rough. Give me a second, I gotta exit this thing I'm in right now. All right. Okay, yeah, I'm trying to take a look at these videos and stuff to see if I can find a glitch or if I can find something. So give me a couple minutes while I check some of these things out, and I'll be right back. Hey, I'm watching a video. Give me a second. Okay, I'm back. I want to go ahead and I'm going to test something and survive the arc because I want to see if you can climb up that thing still or if they've already fixed it.
Did you find the video that the guy shows it?
Yep, I found a video where the guy shows exactly how you climb it. I'm about to go into to just a gamma and try climbing the wall. Because if I can, it works on any 4 of the walls. So that's as far as I know.
How do you do it?
I'll demonstrate it. Just give me a second to test to see if it works first.
Here we go.
If it doesn't work, there's no point in explaining it. I can also send the video as well to the group, just if in case. It'll make it easier. It's like a 5-minute video. It's getting late. I have to head out. Absolutely, we'll catch you later.
Is a high-value target.
You know, remember, December 14th is when we start. That's not what I wanted.
Did he say anything about what weapons he uses?
Bow. He went for bow and then just, like, you know, upgraded from bow. But yeah, that was it. We didn't want this.
I remember watching, I think it was tricky getting up there.
Yeah. It required a little bit of jumping. He said the tech boots are the one necessity.
What does he do for flyers? Just crouch.
No, he just has to take them out.
Should be able to plug
It's
it
the
back
only
into
thing that'll reach
simulation
you
computer.
are the
Ready?
flyers like Wyrens and
Here we
stuff.
go.
So, you know, you get down, you take everything out, you get yourself a pistol, repeat the process, and then you just slam through it, it looks like. Because they only showed the first wave of them getting up there. They didn't show
Here we are.
him completing it, but they did show him all the way going on 9 and finishing out 9.
Regular day at the beach.
So,
Well, it might be good to get through run 1.
yeah. I don't think it works anymore, but we're gonna try it again. Alright, I'm in a corner. And stuck. Phew. What you gonna do when they come for you? Die. That's exactly what I'm gonna do. Okay. Yeah, let me send the video to the group. Where the hell did I put my phone? So, maybe... Huh? I was not able to get up there, but I figure if both of us can go in, maybe we can figure something out. Because it looks like with enough speed, it might be possible to jump up there just due to, like, ricochet or whatever.
Ready when you are.
You know how you bounce all over the place when you're going too fast. Where the heck did I put my phone? Alright, let me find my phone first so I can send this. But yeah, it seemed like where you would normally jump up, the video was done in June. So I don't really know if it's still effective or not. Probably not, to be honest, but it's worth a try. I will do whatever I have to. I'll cheese it. I don't really care about fair play, I just care about completing it. Make sure my phone didn't fall into one of the abyss cracks here. Nope, not in that either. Not in there. Tim, I don't know where my phone went off to. I had it while I was working. Oh, there we are. Okay. Alright. Send this video. I'll just send it to you rather than the group. That way everyone doesn't get excited. seeing there might be a way to do it. Yeah, so this is the video that I just watched. So I think it's just a matter of me figuring out how to jump up there if possible. Is a super quick watch, so...
Should be able to plug you back into the simulation from here. Ready? Here we go.
Yeah. It's outdated, so I really don't know if it's gonna work or not.
Bit ironic to have to fight for control of the ship's pacification systems, but here we are. Just wave after wave of them.
I wonder if it'll work going from this angle. Gonna be honest, it's looking like a big no. It's looking like it just smooths you right over. Yeah. It doesn't look like you can jump on there. Not from what I'm seeing. That's probably how people used to do it. Yeah, I saw another guy who was doing Survive the Ark, but he just tanked through. He just put the spear and just started tanking through, and I was like, there's no way that this is official, because, like, his armor would have been broken after like 3 hits.
Should be able to plug you back into the simulation from here. Ready? Here we go.
Okay, so they are doing... Yeah, it looks like it used to have a lip that you could jump onto for Survive the Ark, but it doesn't seem like it's there anymore. So, or it doesn't seem like you can jump on any of those outside lips. So.
Regular day at the beach, huh?
There must be lag. Maybe this, yeah. It sucks that it just starts us with such low amount of points. Otherwise, this would be completely doable. Yeah, I'm checking all the corners and checking to see if there's any platforms I can jump on or off of. No, it looks like they rounded out all of the edges, so that is no longer a viable way to do it. Okay. Alright, let me cancel out the mission. Yep, so... to look for some other way to try and cheese this, because that is not the way. Let's see, new Giga glitch? Oh, hold on. I'm ready for this one. Let me check this one out first. There's a way to cheese in a Giga, I'm all about it. Let me go sit at the smoke pit. Well, let me go to my tech pod first. I don't starve to death. Yeah, because if we can take a Giga in, that'll be it. It'll be fantastic. We'll have everything done in no time.
Take a Giga into the Alpha mission?
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to see. It looks like there's a video where they cheesed it in, so I'm gonna see if this is an actual thing or not. So they didn't show how they did it, or they didn't show, they just like warped and then suddenly there were Gigas in there with them after the Giga was on like the edge of the platform. So I have no idea if, so I'm going to have to test out a bunch of stuff to see if I can cheese it in or not. But I mean, there's a video, but their comments are turned off, so you know how fucking legitimate that is. Alright, yeah, I don't see they don't explain how to do it, but they do have gigas in the mission. So, I guess I will just have to figure it out. I don't think it's legit, but, you know, what's the harm in trying? Alright, let me go ahead and first crack my dodos. Get them to raise, and then... Actually, my dodos will raise in no time. What am I doing worrying about those? Okay, let me... I'm like stuck in an infinite night cycle here. Okay. Let me just grab... Those are breeders. Don't want any of those breeders. Yeah, honestly, just being able to take anything in there would be useful. But I feel like it would do the same thing that, you know, the other gauntlet missions do if you try to throw one out or something. It would just give it to you right back in a cryopod. But it's a mission that doesn't allow dinosaurs in, so it shouldn't allow that to happen at all. So... let me try this again.
Should be able to plug you back into the simulation from here. Ready?
Only gauntlet weapons are allowed in this mission. Yeah, I know.
Bit ironic to have to fight for control of the ship's pacification systems, but here we are.
Yeah, if there's a way to get them in, I'm gonna find it, but I really don't think there is. I wonder if it's like a two-person thing, like the old, like the gauntlet missions were.
Should be able to plug you back into the simulation from here. Ready? Here we go. Bit ironic to have to fight for control of the ship's pacification systems, but here we are.
Okay, nope, does not seem to be... Survive the Ark. Solo, is it a myth or is it real? That's funny. Rumors, myths say that you can beat Survive the Ark. Solo. Rumors and myths. Move the skill and do DPS checks. So this guy's running a statistical can it be done. Set up a server with official settings, and we will be using God mode just to do a quick DPS check. Jump to the end of each mission to see how much time we have left and if it's feasible. Right now, solo is that the bow brush points. The popular tree looks like get through the bow. Brush points for the cluster grenades, and then rush to a tech bow before the lightning will respond. Then use the tech bow for the rest of the time until Dodo Rex, where you buy the dragon boss to fight the Dodo Rex. And supposedly it can kill the Dodo Rex and Dodos easily. Shoulder cannon, set long range overcharge on all targets. Is to kill dinos as fast as possible until you hit 20 kills. You do a lot more damage to smaller dinos for easier. All the titles are worth 50 points, so no matter their size or how many players you have, you'll notice that the faster the dinos come in and block shots and push you out of the way from killing the smaller dinos. Okay, once you hit 20 kills, head for the cluster grenades. The plus damage deals a small amount of damage to an area, and you keep the dinos rounded up and just spam grenades. Let's see. You'll notice that from time to time they stop throwing, and this is while being lag-free on official servers, constantly running into issues. Those not throwing are 2 to 3 people are spamming. Sometimes the server will just drop. Haven't tested it. Spamming cluster grenades. Let's see. clock will be all press time. It'd be hard pressed to complete round 1 in time for round 2. If you get lucky enough, a lightning Ryron doesn't spawn before you have the tech bow. The idea is to kill everything with cluster grenades until you have 2,500 points, and starting the round around 16 or 18 points. You'll get past this round with the tactic of running around lightning to get to only partially hits the lightning. The only issue I can see is the fact that because he's not taking any damage, it's not accounting for that. He's strictly going off of DPS and time. The list of 58 makes less likely to be completable on official solo. Next round is Aberration. 1 minute, grabbing the tech rifle, similar DPS to the tech bow, takes 6 to 10 shots to equal damage as detectable, but you can easily snap those off in time. It takes you to draw and fire the tech bow. Also does splash damage and knockback. Tech bow doesn't overheat, so you should be able to deal slightly more damage. So it looks like tech bow and tech rifle are both comparable in terms of damage. It's really just a preference at that point. One is the tech bow is going to finish it faster because it's more direct damage. The tech rifle has splash and knockback, so it's better for crowd control. You complete your 2 minutes and something on the clock.
If you leave the table at the end, you're not going to get your switch tonight.
Let's see. Don't get stun locked. Now we're doing the final boss. Okay. And you should have enough points to summon a dragon, but that's in solo. Right away, the fire breath does very little damage. The bite does decent damage, but still it's only half what the tech shot does. May only do half, but you can stand your ground and bite, which means you'll be able to do more damage per second than a tech bow would. Quite a bit. You're not shooting. When the dragon despawns or dies, you'll drop right in front of the dodo decks, which can be extremely dangerous. As you notice, not quite enough to beat the dodo decks, so you'll here to summon some tanky dinos to let it distract. On official settings, a player can deal enough damage to complete, but that's the only aspect of beating this mission. Players can't just sit in one spot and fire away, making it extremely improbable that in certain stages there would even be enough time to finish this. A few tips: if you buy dimorphs, they will fight other flyers and put them into the sky in an area you can't shoot them, so if you run around using bullets, certain dinos are unhittable because of emission failure. A trick to getting around the poison Wyron's breath is to wear the Federation tech suit helmet, since it doesn't breathe. Just like the tech helmet, the hazard will stop it from poison. Is it doable on solo? So, okay, they could do it. There are problems with this. Requires a lot of resources to get the gear needed just to do it. And you'll probably need to have the blueprints stored somewhere where you can easily access them. So you could try it solo. Solo, if you're getting help from your tribe for the items. 2, you need at least level 150 to have enough stats to have it even doable. Since 180 is max, it would really be hard to hit level 150 solo.
I don't know. Whatever.
And therefore, if you can get around those issues with the bow, grenades will eventually get your dino and you'll fail.
Bulbasaur?
Sprint. Glitch where you can't sprint, so you put your weapon away. It'll cost you a lot of time on officials. 6. Most of the video that shows this mission being completed, dinos die faster than normal, are usually heavily edited videos, thus it makes it less likely the video is real. And the conclusion, the myth being completing Ark solo is improbable to the point that it seems nearly impossible. There are videos out there where this mission is completed solo, but if you notice, the dinos die way faster than they do on officials. Single player settings for this mission have a slightly stronger weapon, making it possible to do that. Let's see, it's a challenge accomplishing stuff. Okay, so this guy goes over all the reasons why it's very improbable to complete it on solo, with all very realistic points. Hunt missions. Survive the Ark. Any difficulty, new easy method 2 months ago. I'll give you a shot. Enraged, whoever you are. Okay, you're doing it on beta. It's not boding well so far. Quite easily. Now, I don't know on beta here. I've been into alpha, and with a little test with some of my broken armor, with only a little bit of durability left on them, I want to be honest, if you don't have the right stats on my character, I'll be able to do the mission now. 550 health, 410 melee, and then beer in my inventory, which increases melee damage and resistance to damage. So this really helps. But there's a big timer on it. So the effects wear off, you'll still have a timer of around 2 minutes to deplete. So what you do is use it when you're completing the round. Leave 1 or 2 things alike. I wonder if that would actually work. Yeah, it's worth a try. Let me take some armor in real quick and grab some beer. It looks like some people are attempting by not even running from everything. They're literally just standing their ground with the spear, 410 melee, and just trying to poke their way through it. Hey, how you doing, young god? You have to give me a second. I'm not too active right now because I'm trying to figure out a way to either finish Survive the Ark or to cheese my way through it. So it's been kind of a pain. All the videos seem like they're not real, for lack of a better word. I got a hard wave coming up, but I'll only be using the spear through the hole. It's a melee weapon. There's the tech sword, which is ridiculous damage. You have as well as pipes. You've got all sorts, so you can make your own way through it. Let's go through the first stage and then the second stage. Didn't get a chance to change my weapon, so I used the spear all the way through to the spawning shadow mains. Spawned some aloes as well. 9th wave, the Giga did a few of my gauntlet teams, and I left around 5, so it'd be save up your credits, and I would spawn the dragon in on the stage with the Giga, or a lot of people complete, because I know there's a lot of people that want to complete this mission on alpha. Even beta people are having problems, so it would really help out if you just put some melee damage and then grab the spear from the start. You can get to the last wave quite easily. I'm starting on beta. Now, Alpha, you're going to need more armor and medical brews, and you're going to have to find your own way, but this is a big advantage, and it will help to... Okay, so you're describing how to do it on beta, not on Alpha. That's not on any difficulty. You fucking cuck.
That's exactly what I want to see on the news, is a girl's crotch who was probably underage.
So, Genesis, update, Alpha, Bolt, Fetch, no. That doesn't matter. Downriver Run Alpha, doesn't matter. Solo, Survive the Ark. Very hard mission in that it's mandatory to use the dragon since it's immune to the Dodo Rex and the fire attack. Dragon's Breath will remove 20% of the Dodo Rex in 10 seconds, so with just 5 times 10 seconds you can kill fast and easy. Get the bow. Accumulate enough for cluster grenades. Spam cluster grenades. So you get a tech bow, use the tech bow. So it looks like there's a couple ways to go about it. The consensus is either bow to pistol, pistol to tech rifle, and then you use tech rifle all the way down. Or what a lot of people seem to be doing now within the past few months is bow to cluster grenades to tech bow all the way to round 9, and then spawn the dragon to deal with the Dodo Rex. Okay, done Alpha, survived the Ark before with a well-coordinated, but due to Wildcard's amazing coding, my mission progress was replaced by somebody else's. They'd had every mission done, minus survive the Ark Alpha. Only one person on the server offered to help, but it wasn't feasible to do this. To duo. This got me to round 8 with Shadow Mains and server lag. Proved to be a big deal. Didn't die, but time ran out. Plug multiple shots. Let's see. If possible. But I'll try this again tomorrow. Feeling we beaten the thing beyond the lag. Things. Play Arc on SSD preferable. Settings. Play on potato mode. All settings low. Buy a couple teams, preferably hard hitters on round 8 might help.
Bottled ones that are made in America use mantra, and the ones made in
Stegos can act as a distraction. Hey, how you doing? Sorry about that. I am trying to find a good video that's going to go ahead and help me out with Survive the Ark. So, if I'm not talking, that's what I'm doing. Sego's gonna act as a distraction. The problem was my FPS's entire server lag. Hits not registering. Round 8, sheer amount of stuns. Using the shadow play to record, we see the least FPF drops without any other software. I'm a person who does have a question. I got to Dodorix. Usually the Dragon's Breath hardly wears out. Dodorix's. Is this on official? How do you get it? Ascendant Flak. Ascendant Flat Gear and Blueprints from Purple OSD's settings are equal to official. but not official. Official, most of your shots will not hit register due to lag, because you're running fail. Even on my PC, where I can get all the settings, I still faced mild lag on this mission. Okay. So 1, 2, that could work. Two and a possible third. Okay. Let's see, doing this with the bow, which makes sense. It's the same thing we're doing normally. Everything follow one person is probably a hell of a lot easier. So it looks like he uses Shadow Steak and Focal Chili for these, or at least the ones that look legitimate actually look like they're using a lot of soups. And they look like they're not instant killing. Yeah, like Focal Chili and the people who are doing it with a spear are doing it with beer. Yeah, there's some stuff. So
I don't know if I like that or if I hate that.
what, using all of the consumables?
They made a mission so difficult that you're thinking about using consumables to get it done.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, there are some videos that I can tell are just completely bullshit, and there are other videos that, having played it, even if they're not on official settings, they're close enough that it would be a good mirror for what we're doing. Also, one thing I think that we really have to be careful of is I think we need to break off into groups of 2 instead of into groups of 4, because we're spreading a lot of dinos really thin. And it seems like it's much easier to handle the dinos when they're all coming at 1 or 2 directions. So I think we should just...
again?
So when we're going into the mission, we just kind of split up into groups of wherever we go.
I mean,
Everybody
I
just
try to group up with everybody.
Yeah, it seems like everybody just kind of
chases me and stuff chases you, and we might be together now, but as soon as we turn our backs and continue running more.
So I think what might work is when we break into groups of 2, and then each person, instead of running right, we just run up and down the long way. So when we get to one end, we turn around and we do our shots, and then we just run past the dinos, and then we go to the other end, and then we keep firing. Or fighting from there. That way, instead of constantly turning right and having to worry about whether we're in the right place...
have a big straight line of dinos.
Yeah, we just have a big straight line of dinos. That might be more efficient for us.
I saw some videos where they would run and hit a pad, and then shoot, land, and then they would keep shooting, and then they would eventually get to another pad, and then they would go on their way.
Every video I've watched has one thing in common. All the videos for the past 2 to 3 months, everybody is either starting with the spear or the bow, and they go to cluster grenades.
I don't know where cluster grenades are.
Cluster grenades are, because I saw them pick it up, they are located...
Yeah, cluster grenades would be a good one. You picture everybody with cluster grenades?
Yeah, it's going to be a lot of nasty... It's going to be in one of the corners. It looks like it's in the corner to the right of Blue Ob. So in that far corner right of, or left of Blue Ob if you're looking directly at it. But, I mean, it works. It looks like these people who are actually running it, the video I'm watching right now, it's like a 46 minute video where he explains exactly what he did, how he did the preparation, and everything else. And he is doing it solo, which I'm starting to think solo might be a good way to do it, just because you don't have to compete with other people for all the dinos' attention. Yeah, you have everything, but everything comes in a straight line to you. So, I think I might actually give this a go. That's okay. You're fine. I was looking up some videos and trying to see if we're doing the right thing or wrong thing or how to properly do these. I don't know. I'm just trying to finish this fucking mission. I really don't care how I do it. I care not for doing it a very cheaty way or anything else. If it gets done, I will be happy. Where did I put my stuff? It was on my Reaper, and I picked up my bag from my Reaper and all the stuff on it. Where did I put everything? Oh, you now have a Dodicarus? Did you end up getting your Reaper, and is it good? It's one suit of armor. That doesn't really help. Yep, having cryoed, nice. Good stuff. Glad to hear it. Now I just gotta find where the hell I put all my stuff here. Oh, I know. Let me just go to the video for yesterday. Easy peasy. Find out where I put all my stuff at. Oh, that doesn't help. I forgot I ended my stream, like, after I picked up all my shit. Welp. It's not gonna help me a bit. Did I throw it in here? No, I didn't. 11k health. Oh, that's pretty good. I gotta find out where the hell I put my armor at. Oh, I think I put it in the smithy. Yeah, I think I put it all in the smithy. Yep, there we go. Alright, so first things first. Let's empty out anything I don't need. So put these all away. Did I put my Rockwell head away? No, it's here. Okay. Okay, we'll keep one here. Throw all this in there. Okay, so I've got 3 sets of armor. Next is to grab myself some med brews. It's funny, every one of these things that I'm seeing, nobody seems to be carrying med brews. All of the videos that I'm watching, everyone's like, just don't get hit. That is their response to everything. Just don't get hit. $11k health, 700 weight, 210 stamina, 331 melee. Yeah, it's not too bad at all. I think Mazimo's stats were pretty close. If you get those imprints and everything, I mean, it should have some over the top stuff. Or with the imprints, it should have some really good stuff. I know a lot of people tend to run their Reapers with high melee, but I prefer a little bit higher health than melee. Because that natural damage reduction, you know, it'll keep them in the fight longer, so it's not so much a matter of just killing it quickly so you don't die, it's more of a matter of endurance. Oh, look at this freaking Dota. Alright, let me pull this tech, these 2 tech over here. Pull them over to the Giga. There we go. Have them clean up the mess. Need to make an area for this thing, still a baby. Yeah, it's the best way to go about it. The only problem with grabbing it as a baby is you can no longer black weight it the way you had it. So you're now going to have to feed it, and it's going to run the hell away all the time unless you got those Reaper pheromones. So that is the only issue with it, is now you're going to have to like hand feed your Reaper baby. Alright, I'm going to give this a go on solo here.
Should be able to plug you back into the simulation.
If my
from
armor
here.
breaks and I die, that's fine. I
Ready?
fully expect it.
Here we go.
I just want to test a couple things that I saw in these videos. Your Maywing will do it for... Oh, yeah, that's right. The Maywing can do that. Yeah, it can take care of it, so... Good idea. I forgot the Maywing existed.
Bit ironic to have to fight for control of the ship's pacification systems, but here we are. Just wave after wave of them.
They're the Atrikes officially. I'm just testing a couple things. I don't expect to finish this. This is more for test than anything else. Just need to see if it's more efficient solo or not. It doesn't seem like it, but I can see why people would say solo would be more efficient. You know, because you have everything heading towards you all at once. But the problem is, you know, you can't really direct any of the aggression. If everything's on you, everything's literally on you. There's no way to stop that. Okay, what am I going to average for a kill at the end of this? Because I think knowing my average, like, kill amount as a single player would be pretty good to know. Okay, so as a single player, I can get enough to purchase the pistol on my own. That is completely possible. So I've only killed 12. With 20 seconds left, 13, 20 seconds. Okay, so about 15 I could kill on my own. But yeah, there's no way I can. Oh, well, there I go. There's no way I can see that being doable on solo. I can't. I don't know how people do it. All right, give me a second, guys.